this is our next big project. It may look like nothing now, but we're hoping that in 1 month's time, it looks like something. Fingers crossed. We're Lucie and Lahiri, husband and wife living in the south of Sri Lanka. I've been here for 4 years now, which we celebrated in our most recent video. So much has changed in that time, including the many works which continue on our home, which we bought back in July 2021. So thanks for being here, and hope you're ready to embark on another wild adventure with us as we start our next huge but tiny project. Oh my god, that looks God, it looks like they're just gonna roll down the hill. I'm loving the sweat. You can still smile, it doesn't hurt your face to smile. Good job, Rue. You can do it. Can I just say, this is what we're working with. This is the handle. Three for Coggy! Oh, Coggy boy! It's hot. This is the not easy part. I don't know why we thought this was a good idea. Come on! So we don't have a massive plot of land, but it is quite big, and it's really amazing actually because our land goes up on an incline. Our house is down here at the bottom. I'm somewhere just over halfway, and it continues to go up to the top here, and when you get just above house level you have magnificent views over the countryside here and the lake. So since we bought this home, we have been fantasizing about having a tiny home perched up here in our land, or maybe not just one, maybe a couple of cute little tiny homes nestled amongst the nature. Just is absolutely incredible here. I love it so much, and it's just like, what a waste of space just to have this land as jungle when we could be utilizing it for vegetable gardens to grow our own fruit and be sustainable and have lovely little oasis places where you can come and just relax and enjoy it and be in the present moment. So we've been thinking for such a long time and debating, should we make a little tiny home up here? Yes, we should. We should indeed. And that is what we're starting now. I'm so excited. It's a huge project. It's a difficult project because of the location of where we've decided to put the place. But it's perfect because we are surrounded by all the trees up here. The shade at this time of day is just really comfortable to be up here. And we have a breeze. It's just the perfect spot, I think, for us to build our first tiny home. And of course we're going to do it as much DIY as possible with the help of Ranji, our uncle. He helps us with everything now, and we need his help and guidance and advice and expertise and everything, because we've made a few mistakes along the way, but we want to do as much as we can with our own hands because that's what's important to us. We want to put our blood, sweat and tears into this project, and we're so excited. But I'm going to stop talking now and let's jump straight into it and make it happen. There's a lot of work to do when you look at it from here. This is like the very start.
One, two, three.
I don't know, I'm not even hitting it.
Yeah.
So this is the part of land that we cleared not that long ago, but it's all these vines, so it's going to be quite easy to clear. We just want to focus on that pathway first to make it easier access to get up to the land, and then when that's done it'll be easy to come to the layers. And anyway, we've only just started work. We've been doing it for like 20 minutes and we're already tired and want a coconut. And we have jackfruits. Oh, we could probably harvest that big one, Roo. Oh, look at that view. I'm so excited to clear this land more so we can actually utilize the space that we have, because it's just like a mass cinnamon jungle that we can't really use at all. So it's kind of like a waste. And I really want to be able to come up here and use the space. Like, you could come up here and do yoga with a lovely view, or have a little picnic up here. Like, we can make a little table and chairs area and we'll come up here and enjoy the sunset with a beer or something. It's just so peaceful. We're literally just surrounded by nature. So yeah, even though we are clearing our land, we're still going to be leaving a lot of the plants here, obviously all of the trees. Huh? You're literally just standing up the tree. Oh! Ah! That was a nice spinning technique. These coconuts are really small, but they're super sweet. So yeah, this is the space we've decided to put it. Our land is kind of like incline and level, incline and level, incline and level. So we are going to be working with the land, not to disturb the nature. We're going to be putting it in between these trees here. So it's perfect shade coverage, but we don't need to disturb the trees. It's only going to be a small little building here with an outside bathroom and definitely like a chill out area where you can just be as close to nature as possible, both inside and outside. Yeah, we decided to go for this area here, which is all cinnamon at the moment. But we have so much cinnamon on our land already, like down here behind me, that's all our land, it's all cinnamon. So we don't need this area of cinnamon. So what we want to do, we want to clear this area first. That is the first step to doing this project. That's what Lahira and I are going to start doing. And then we're going to figure out, are we going to level and kind of do a bit of excavation with a JCB, or are we going to do it with our hands with a Nudella, with a hoe? I don't know, probably the first option, because I don't know how much energy and strength we have to dig out that much soil. And then around the property, when it's done, we want to plant loads more vegetation, loads more fruit trees and flowers, and we want to be able to attract butterflies and bees, and we want to make as much of like a cool, amazing ecosystem here as possible, trying to attract all the insects that we need to be able to make our gardens flourish. And I can just imagine like it would just be beautiful, like lots of different plants, lots of different fruits and vegetables that we can use in our cooking and for eating. And then there will be pathways going all the way down the land. The pathways at night time will be lit with solar panel lights, fairy lights, and eventually, hopefully one day, I'd like to put a little plunge pool up here as well, because that would be amazing. And I really want to be as sustainable as possible, so if we can do some kind of solar paneling up here to be as off-grid as possible. And I really want to get into water collection. We get so much rainfall here, especially in the monsoon season, that it's just a shame to not be collecting the water. So I really want to figure out that. I've got loads more research to do. I've done quite a bit already, but I just want to like know exactly what will work. I don't want to make a mistake with that kind of thing. So if you know, if you're really knowledgeable about solar panels and water collection, that kind of thing, please let me know. Send me a message, send me an email. It would be best, and then we can go from there. And yeah, I would be really appreciative of your advice. But yeah, I'm really excited for this project. It's going to be really difficult. It's not going to be easy for sure. Like, it's a big project and it's going to be quite challenging because of the location of our choosing of this place, because our home is all the way down the hill here. We do have another option, which is at the top of the land, which I think would be a lot more accessible. So that is like our first hurdle to get through, is how we're going to get the materials and supplies and the heavy lifting to this location here. But I'm sure it's doable and it's going to be worth it in the end. It's 8 o'clock. I'm already sweating buckets. Okay, so we have just cut down our area of cinnamon that we wanted to clear for the space, and it looks actually really big. But we want it to be like a small, it's just enough for a bedroom basically, and then like a little outside bathroom. Now we're going to head a bit further up the land to see if we can figure out a pathway / road that we can use through our land to the corner of our land that we'll hopefully be able to use to bring in the supplies. What do you think, guys? Guys.
Yeah, JCB come and another one.
From the top corner?
Yeah, corner boundary area. And JCB and coming here. Road.
Okay, and the JCB can make the pathway, right? Yeah. So I guess we don't have to do much cutting if the JCB can go through the trees. You guys ready? One, two, three. The gate doesn't open very well. Oh, Delia, oh. Has been so busy clearing this area of our land, and it's just amazing to see it so open and to be able to visualize the space. You can see the beautiful lake. It's a glorious day, and it's just so nice to be up the land and be able to easily get up here. Wow, he's done so much. I didn't realize he'd done this amount. I've been busy working at the sanctuary, and whilst I've been there for the last 3 days, he's been gradually working on clearing the land space. Oh, I just love it up here so much. Anyway, this morning, it's a really exciting day because we are getting a JCB, like a small JCB coming to clear the land, because we've decided that we don't want to level out our little tiny home area by hand because it would just take way too long, because it's so hot here now. It's peak season, dry season, and I'm really excited to get the JCB here and clear the land a little bit. There's our little plot. Okay, let's find a way to get back there. Delia? This is like insane jungle here. Oh, I'm just going to follow Rosie, but she's a dog and can go under all the other... Roo? And as you can see, another project that we haven't yet completed is our boundary fence. We made a video about that ages ago, and like since then we still haven't touched it because we've just been doing so much other work too. So yeah, we've got that to finish as part of this project, I think, but we just need to clear some of the jungle because it's really hard to access this corner of the land. This is like right at the top of our land, and the top is all like really level, so it's just the first part that's at an incline. This area is really nice, and there's loads of trees, loads of coverage. Roo, what are you doing now?
I'm move by wire.
Yeah, the barbed wire.
But where out this JCB come.
So the JCB is going to come in this area?
Yeah.
Cool. Today is another day. We're up our land. The JCB machine thing was meant to come yesterday at 9 in the morning. It didn't. Then he said he was going to come at 3 in the afternoon. It didn't. So now he's here. I think it's like 10:30 or something. And we're going to get leveling out our land. Woo, our dogs are going crazy. Super, super hot today. Woo, I love it up here so much. I think I can hear the machine in the back corner. So I'm going to try and get my way there. Woo, this is really, really exciting. I can't believe this is happening. Okay, that is super cool. The machine is here and making a pathway through our jungle, which is saving us a lot of time because otherwise we would have had to like cut everything down. But now it's super easy because the machine can just like squish everything basically. And we'll have the pathway, which will be easy to get materials to this spot. So then we don't have to have the challenge of bringing everything up the land, which would probably be near impossible. But this hopefully shouldn't take too long now that they've got inside our land. And I'm just waiting at the top of our little place that we're going to be building. And I'm waiting for him to come through the forest. the jungle. Oh my god, that looks, God, it looks like they're just gonna roll down the hill. So let me just show you our diagram. But in all seriousness, we hadn't got any real plans or designs. We had sketched a tiny diagram which a child could have drawn better, to be honest, and that's what we are working off here. 2 simple measurements, 15 feet by 17 feet. We always seem to jump head first into projects with no real ideas what we're doing, but it's worked out well for us so far. After a few heated discussions about our 2 measurements, assistance from our dogs, and a few grass marker points later, I think we finally agreed on the size of the foundations. It is another day and we're back up at the top of our land at our cashew place, which we have finished leveling out. The JCB did a really amazing job of doing that the other day and saved us a lot of time, a lot of hard labor, so we're super grateful to have been able to do that. So today we have been working on the measurements. I have my very accurate notebook here that is really dismal. The design and measurements that we've done is, I'm sure a lot of people would tell us we're doing this wrong, but it's how we're doing it. So we like to do things in a minimalist way, in a very simple way. So we've measured everything out, we've got the rope in place, and now we've had the delivery come, and we're now doing all of the metal framework ready for the base. And I think that's what today is going to consist of, is getting the frame in place, and then ready, maybe tomorrow we'll start the concrete work.
Today start and concrete mix. Let's go see. This maybe 2 people work here.
So I thought I'd come up and give you an update on what we've been doing and the progress. It's going really quick actually. I'm surprised how quickly we're moving on through each stage. and it's just looking amazing, and our dogs are super happy, our chickens are really happy. We have cleared so much land space, and it's just really nice to be able to use the land that we have, because we couldn't do that before because it was like a cinnamon jungle and pretty much impossible to walk through or do anything. But now we're creating space. We are getting ready to be able to plant more trees and hopefully vegetable patches. And as you can see right here, this is the start of our little tiny home, and this is just going to be a beautiful, breathtaking place for people to come and stay. And this view is magnificent over the lake. It's just glorious. We're around nature all the time and just so much space. It's amazing. So this is our foundations, kind of half done, I would say. It's the most amount of work that we had to do. Lots of heavy lifting, which I didn't actually do any of. The guys did so much hard work. It was insane to watch them carrying bucket loads of water up the land, cement bags. Wow, they are crazy and super, super strong. But yeah, we finally got it done. We got it done in 2 days, I think it was, with the metal frame, and then the beam concrete took 1 day. So yeah, the hard work, the real hard work, is over, I would say. Now is the fun part. Woo! Which I'm really excited. I can actually be a part of it properly now. And this is where we start to go forward with the design of the place, which I'm really excited about. We've got so many ideas. We have like obviously a rough idea of the layout and like where the doors and windows are going to be, which we'll explain all as we go along. And then I just have a vision of the aesthetics and the design and like how it's going to be, and I just think it's going to be amazing. And even if that plan doesn't work out, then we have other options that we can use, and I think whatever we do up here is going to look amazing. It's going to be super basic, minimalist, and trying to keep as much in tune with nature as possible. Obviously we didn't want to disturb any trees whilst creating this space, only the cinnamon, but we have an abundant source of cinnamon still anyway. And yeah, with the look of the place, it's going to be very earthy, natural tones throughout. And I'm really excited for the next step, which we're actually starting tomorrow. We have my friends coming over to help us with that. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you. Ow! Got no shoes on. Oh, my feet. I thought I'd show you where we're at. Also, just wanted to add another thing, is when we did the measurements, so we did the measurements at, what is it? 13 feet by 17 feet. But when we measured it out with the rope and everything and no concrete, it looked way bigger. And now the concrete is up, it looks smaller. So then I was a bit fearful, I was a bit worrying, like, or maybe we've made it too small. But our dogs are going crazy. They love all the land space to run around. Really, we want this space to just be like the bedroom and like a little sofa area or something. Then we're going to have an outside bathroom, but we want people to be outside as much as possible. That's the idea of it. You don't want to go on holiday and stay inside your room all the time. So I think it's fine that it is small, and that's the whole concept we're going for, like cozy and lush. And yeah, I just have all these ideas, and what we've been looking through on Pinterest, I think it's going to be brilliant. Whatever we do from here, I think it's going to be really amazing. And so yeah, the next stage of our building starts tomorrow, which will be in the next video of this construction. This is very, very exciting. Watch this space.